Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we got Fatal Fury going on, right? And hey, I timed it wrong, thinking everything was gonna be late like normal, and I messed around and missed the first two fights in the top three fights of the day. I ain't seen Barboza and Teofimo Lopez or Haney and your boy Ramirez yet. I just caught the Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero fight, and I'm gonna just be straight up with y'all. Look, if you want to use that word boring, right? That would be a fight you're going to use it for. Now, I'm going to wonder if people are going to call this fight boring. It wasn't too much action going on. It was one knockdown. Rolly Romero knocked down your boy Ryan Garcia with a left hook in round two. Other than that, there was no action there at all. But Rolly Romero wins the fight via unanimous decision. One was 118-109, which is a little wide. It was closer than that, right? But Rolly Romero did win the fight. And me personally, I'm going to be straight up with y'all. Ryan Garcia embarrasses himself. He embarrasses himself on the world stage. I don't know what happened to the other fights. What I was hearing from the commentary, right? I was listening to Antonio Tarver and Sergio Mora and them, right? Listen to the commentary. The other fights weren't that interesting either. But I'm going to check those out. But when you're talking about Ryan Garcia, right? If you're talking about Ryan Garcia and his performance versus Devin Haney, then you're going to automatically start thinking drugs and doping. Because the fear of letting his hands go at all versus Rolly Romero, who's not quick. He's got some power, but not quick. To Ryan Garcia not letting his hands go throughout that whole fight, right? Maybe threw about 3 or 4 right hands in the whole fight. And his body type, all of that shows that anybody like me that believes he was doped to the gills, the way he was acting, the no fear of nothing, hitting his face when he was getting hit by punches, all that stuff was not to be seen here. Total different dude. Total different dude, right, in the ring. So that's going to be, Ryan Garcia without dope is going to be an issue going forward at 147 pounds because he's going to have a problem beating anybody. Let's go on and see. It's good for Rolly Romero. I'm glad he just got a win under his belt. And that's a high-profile win. So Rolly's back in the mix. With that mouth and with the fact that he does have power, right? And he's got a good win now over Ryan Garcia. Good for him. Good for him. But Ryan Garcia, basically, all I got to say, that was embarrassing for somebody who's leading a card like this after coming off of doping, and it's a drastic change. And so for me, he was doped. There's a big difference. The difference is too dramatic for you not to believe he was doped. That Osterine and Nandrolone out of his system made him do that. Because not only was you not letting your hands go because of a fear, the way he acted, totally. So, yeah. Let's see what's happening with Ryan Garcia going forward. That fight with Devin Haney going forward. But we're going to talk about Devin Haney in a minute. I'm going to check that out. But, yeah, for those who was proud of him beating Devin Haney on all those drugs, is that the same guy? All right, y'all better holler at him. Doma Sports Talk. Worldwide. That was embarrassing. And I'm about here.